9 is everywhere. This is News 9 at 6.
Breaking news tonight from New York, where a grand jury has indicted former President Donald Trump over a hush money payment case.
The historic indictment stems from the Manhattan District Attorney's investigation into how the Trump Organization recorded a reimbursement to Trump's then lawyer Michael Cohen after Cohen paid adult film star Stormy Daniels to keep her quiet about an alleged affair she says she had with Trump in 2006. The Trump Organization in business records described the reimbursement to Cohen as a legal expense. Trump denies any wrongdoing.
The indictment is just in after weeks of speculation. We'll have more tonight on News 9. Lawmakers continue in the nation's capital on work towards making the railroads safer. Thank you for joining us this evening. I'm Jamie Baker.
And I'm Dylan Cleland. Both the House and Senate have their own versions of changes that can be made following the toxic train derailment in East Palestine. News 9's Tyler Madden joins us live from the Steubenville Content Center with more from his one-on-one with the bill's co-sponsor.
Hey, Jamie and Dylan. Congressman Bill Johnson recently introduced the Reducing Accidents in Locomotives Act, known as the RAIL Act. It aims to improve railway safety and operations by calling on the Federal Rail Administration and the NTSB to come together and recommend changes to how the rail system operates, including the speed, length, and weight of those kinds of train cars. It also increases funding for hazardous material training for first responders.
This is stuff we're going to make the railroads pay for. This is not going to It's not going to cost the taxpayers anything. So, these are some of the low-hanging fruit kind of things that we got from the National Transportation Safety Board's preliminary report. There's a lot more to do, but we got to wait until the NTSB has completed their investigation before we do all of that.
I also asked Congressman Johnson about his conversations on the topic with Ohio Senators J.D. Vance and Sherrod Brown after they introduced changes they would like to see, and I'll have that for you coming up tonight at 10 and 11. Reporting for News 9, I'm Tyler Madden.
Senator Shelley Moore Capito said President Biden vows to veto a Senate measure to overturn the waters of the U.S. rule is insensitive. The rule allowed the EPA to declare what kinds of streams from farm ponds or irrigation ditches to actual rivers and lakes as navigable waters subject to deep permit requirements.
But he's really not listening to the voices of the heartland of this country if he vetoes this. It's a very far-reaching rule that impacts so many small businesses and farmers in the state of West Virginia.
She said 5 Democrats joined Republicans in overturning the rule, and she's hopeful the same will hold on a variety of other permitting issues in need of reform.
The 2023 Belmont County GAP grants have been selected. News 9's Jessica Riley has more on who will benefit from them this year.
Every year, Belmont County Tourism opens their GAP grant applications, which helps local nonprofits with maintenance, projects, and events that ultimately better the tourism in the county. Thursday, those GAP grants were announced with over 50 local nonprofit organizations set to receive funding.
We had a record number of applicants this year, and we're so excited to be able to help this many nonprofits in Belmont County.
Belmont County Tourism in total was able to award $107,600 for 2023, the grants ranging from $500 to $5,000. The Beast of the East baseball tournament brings millions into the county, and it's been receiving a GAP grant for over a decade. The $3,000 awarded this year going to pay for half of their baseballs.
This tournament has been going on since 1988. This will be our 35th year, and we help supplement paying our bills through donations and sponsors.
The National Imperial Glass Museum in Bel Air will also be benefiting.
It's very exciting to us for us to get the annual grant that we get from Belmont County Tourism because it allows us to promote the museum and attract visitors from all over the United States.
Other recipients include the Barnesville Pumpkin Festival at $5,000 being the top, Chautauqua Days, the Belmont County Fair, the Ohio Valley Farmers Market, the Underground Railroad Museum, and more.
And really the goal is to bring visitors to our area, and we're happy to be able to support their efforts in doing so.
All recipients were invited to the Belmont County Tourism Office to receive their checks on Thursday. Reporting for News 9, I'm Jessica Riley.
Severe Weather Team 9 coverage for you now as we take a live look outside through the lens of our tower cam. Might have a little bit more time to enjoy that sun.
And for the latest on your forecast, let's turn things over to Severe Weather Team 9 meteorologist Nathan Shutt.
Yeah, it's a pleasant evening across the region. It's going to be on the chilly side. We'll soak up the remaining sun that we have for this evening as skies will be turning cloudy for tomorrow, even by the morning hours. But by Saturday, there's some sunshine returning, and by Sunday, there's plenty of it. So we won't have to wait too long for more sunshine in the forecast. But at least for tomorrow, we're back to some dreary conditions and wet conditions as well. We'll stay dry for this evening. Again, just chilly. Temperatures will be falling through the 40s. We will see that increase in cloud cover as we go into the evening hours. We'll stay dry, though. It's going to be more tomorrow that we see that rain arrive. Tonight, we're just seeing our skies turn cloudy into tomorrow morning with an increase in cloud cover. Not as cold of a start to tomorrow. Temperatures sitting in the upper 30s for a low, then climbing upper 50s for a high tomorrow afternoon. We're going to try to hit that 60-degree mark tomorrow with those cloudy skies in place. Rain likely even late morning, but especially in general by midday. Rain will be breaking out across the region. Winds will be picking up tomorrow as well. We could see gusts up to 40 miles per hour, but we're tracking even higher winds going into your weekend in that complete forecast ahead.
A program that's helping students cheat. Well, that is not the intention of a chatbot sweeping the internet, but it's only natural for humans to seek an edge. News 9's Gianna Dupre has more on educators' concerns around ChatGPT.
Artificial intelligence is all the rage right now, with many benefits and many threats, especially in the world of academics. ChatGPT is an AI tool that allows machines to communicate with people, creating ideas, articles, blogs, essays, and so much more. Now, AI contains two languages, ones and zeros in machine talk, and ALP, which is how humans process language.
So you're trying to take how language from people comes and language from computers comes, but these are both computer languages, and they come together to create artificial intelligence.
ChatGPT is just a form of this AI. There are multiple out there and more to come. And in the hands of students, it can be a blessing and a curse.
The problem with this is that a student can simply type American Revolution, give me a 2-page paper, and it will type a 2-page paper. The concern with students in academia, obviously cheating, but it's more than that. It's copyright issues in general. You have a lot of people like myself that publish things, and now they're going to be using our knowledge or our research without giving us credit.
Because when you use systems like ChatGPT, it does not give your references or sources and could lead to misinformation. Although, with caution, it still can be a very helpful tool when boundaries are set.
That's where you can begin your research. Go out there, type in your question, let it give you some sort of information back. Then take that information that it gave you and find those references that might match up to make sure what it's saying.
And she says programs have already been created for teachers to catch students who use ChatGPT, because they do.
Yes, 100%. The students are more than likely using ChatGPT. It's the talk of what's out there.
And as artificial intelligence is ever changing, stick with News 9 to be up to date on what's happening and how it can affect you. Reporting in the Wheeling Content Center, I'm Gianna Dupre, News 9.